now? All right. So you're on the bench. Coach leans over and says in your ear, "You've got the green light." Now this is when the adrenaline starts pumping. You can feel the flames rushing through your blood. And why is this? Because Coach gave you the okay to fight tonight. A lot of people watch hockey and see the fights and seldom understand why the fight happened, or why it ended, or even what was going on, During my junior career, the coaches often looked at me to be the enforcer on the team, since I was pretty much the biggest guy out there. I didn't spend a lot of time in the penalty box, or I didn't spend all of my time in the penalty box, but I did spend a good amount of time there. I aim to introduce some of the reasons, techniques, and rules behind fighting in hockey. A lot of times fans will miss the things going on behind the scenes and don't understand why fights happen. I hope I can at least give you a basis for you to understand why a fight may break out. I will then demonstrate some grabbing techniques as well as best ways to land a punch. And lastly, I will go over some of the rules for fighting. First off, when the coach gives you the green light, he also might add a number, then sometimes he might not. If the coach gives you a number, it usually means he wants you to fight a specific person. This could be a player that has history with the team, usually from a dirty hit or just playing dirty in general. If a number isn't given, it often means that you are trying to slow down the momentum of the other team. They may have scored a few goals, so you just want to slow down their high energy. Or you could also be protecting a star player on your team. And sometimes it's just the middle of the game and a guy hits you funny, or he's talking trash, or has a dirty hit on a teammate, and you show him who's boss. Alright, so now you found your opponent. Next step, you ask him, "You want to go?" You get his response. Obviously it's a yes. And as you're sizing him up, you get ready and you're looking for a grab. You can grab in 3 different places. You got the shoulder up here, which is, if he grabs me in the same spot, that makes it tougher for me to punch up here. With the pads, obviously, creates less movement. Another good spot is right here in the bottom. When you're down here, it allows players to stick away and get more room, and it also allows little jabs right here. And the last one is 2-hand grab. You grab like this. It kind of allows you to punch both sides, and it also helps you wrestle the player down. Let's see. After the grab is made, the most fighters will look for an open hole to throw a punch. The most common are the haymakers, over the arm, or an uppercut. Fighters also might look to throw the jabs, like I said, at the bottom of the collar. At some point, the fight must end. If it is a slow fight, it may often be broken up by the referees. Sometimes fighters will be exhausted from the fight, or they will be at the end of their shift. Other times, fight will stop from a knockout or a takedown, which is used when a player is either losing or feels that he is just a bit of a disadvantage. Now the fight is over and the referees have discussed what the proper penalties should be assessed. The penalty given in most professional leagues is a 5-minute major, which sometimes comes with an extra misconduct. In college and lower levels of hockey, the game misconduct is given, which means the player is kicked out for the rest of the game. Misconducts are any additional penalty added on due to a fighter either throwing punches late, being an instigator, or wearing anything that may aid in cutting a player's face on the hands. So a lot of players will take their wrists so that once you follow through with a punch, it might cut the face, but it's not above the wrist, so they get away with it. Also, misconducts can be given to any player who did not properly tie down their jersey or remove his own helmet. So in summary, a fight can happen anytime in a hockey game. You now have enough information to understand what is happening during a fight in hockey.